Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got another Tyler video. I investigated the most obese city in America. No lie, this is a big thing that's in America. And it's crazy how like we constantly talk about the war on obesity in America. Like they constantly do campaigns, but they also won't change the way things are handled. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you think the government can step in and do something about like the food and ways produced and stuff to make it better for the country? Mm-hmm. Not the government, people. But the people in the country. Mm-hmm. I don't think they care to though. They put out certain things to make it seem as though we care, but in full reality, y'all can make the change if y'all really cared. Mm-hmm. It's including like the dye in food, like the because half of the things like when you like ever since you put me on to like that one app you use, mm-hmm. we use now. Mm-hmm. It brings a lot of things to like damn
a lot of awareness that you like damn. I grew up eating this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Or that was your norm.
It was just it's just what it was.
So I think you know what I'm saying. Like it's part of education, mm-hmm. but it's also part of like it's something I'm trying to say and I can't think of. But it's more of like if the government is like how you know how Michelle Obama kept pushing like healthier. Yeah. Y'all can change some regulations in the food production in the country to make it better for the consumers in the country as well. Yeah. Like, stop pushing, like, a lot of... You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
But those things, the reason why y'all won't change those things because those things pushes financially the country. Mm-hmm. Like, if you say, hey, no more Coke. Coke produces and pushes a lot of money for America. Yeah. So, if you do without that, then... you lose a lot of money.
True.
It's just on the grounds of money, though. That's the reason why, too. But with that being said, man, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want the first part? All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it with a thumbs up.
If y'all want more Tyler, let us know in the comments, man. We're here for it. But let's go.
Fat people. Over 40% of America is obese, putting almost 1 of every 2 Americans at extreme risk of heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, and death. But I wondered, why are Americans getting so fat? So I drove to McAllen, Texas, the fattest city in America, 6 years in a row, to see if I could find any answers. But first, I needed some breakfast.
What a burger. What do people usually get for breakfast here?
Number 21.
Okay. So people usually get this for breakfast?
Yeah, it's very popular.
980 calories.
Really?
Yeah. All right, McDonald's breakfast. Yeah, the guy in front of us is a pretty big dude. What did the last guy get? I'll get whatever he got.
He got a bacon, egg, and cheese and a sausage.
Thank you. Calories in this meal? It's probably 1,000. Breakfast number 3. Menu's looking...
So a bacon, egg, and cheese and a Dr. Pepper. Well, that Dr. Pepper alone got so many calories. And what was it? Did she say large?
She didn't
say what size.
She just said bacon, egg, and cheese and a Dr. Pepper.
Come on. Yeah, that's
like that, yeah. Because most of the time when you do go to fast food, nobody ever thinks, oh, let me get the water.
Yeah.
And then if you do say, let me get the water, now it's all this bottled water. And like I'm like, I don't want the bottled water. Give me just, you know what I'm saying? Just
bottled water.
But most of the times nowadays when folks do go to fast food, oh, what else would you want to drink? They just keep adding the calories.
Most places they bottle water. Either they have I think them, if you don't get the cup, I think they got Dasani.
Yeah.
I want to say,
I don't want
no Dasani.
And then another thing is like majority of all fast food is just heavy carbs.
Yeah,
it's nothing like full like power proteins. It's just heavy carbs. Mm-hmm. Most places, if you're gonna get something to go.
Would you like to try the loaded breakfast?
Is that what a lot of people get?
Yeah.
All right, breakfast for you.
That don't
Scarfing
sound-
down a fattening 1,000-calorie plus breakfast an average American might eat on their way to work, I wondered if the local restaurants here were any healthier.
What do people typically get here for breakfast?
Dave's breakfast. 2 eggs.
Dave's breakfast? Yo quiero uno, por favor.
Syrup. Pancakes.
Sí, un poquito, sí, sí. It's a big old breakfast. Oh my god, it's like a fried bomb of goodness. We got pancakes, sausage, bacon, eggs, this and that. My guess is probably 3,000 calories right here. Bro, straight up caramel. Wild.
With the local restaurant's breakfast here no better than the fast food, I went to the nearby mall to ask the locals here why all the food down here is so fattening, but I found this instead.
I'm not sure who's renting these, but you have giant scooters, so you gotta be lazy.
If you notice one thing, yeah, it's a giant scooter, but it's a giant scooter for two
For
people.
2 people.
So they make 2 more people, less steps, less being more mobile. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if like nowadays when you go to the mall, you see the old people just walking.
Yeah.
That's
Because
like
I
the
was
new
thinking,
trap.
I was like, well, maybe if it's like someone elderly that, you know, their legs get
That's
tired
different, but
quick.
that doesn't look
That's
for-
different. You know what I'm
That
saying?
doesn't look like for an elder though.
Yeah, I was like, that's different. But just to, like, someone my age, just to be like, oh, let me go rent one of these and just ride, like, you know, I guess if you're doing it for fun, but then at the same time, you still need to go walk, get your steps, child. You know what I'm saying? Wasting money.
Why you too
This instead.
I'm not sure who's renting these, but you have giant scooters, so you gotta be lazy as hell to not even walk.
Is this the price?
All right, I'm renting one.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't
One-time
believe
payment.
this
That
is
ain't bad,
real.
though.
Let's interview the locals. Do a lot of people?
What?
Oh, one-time payment, and every time you come, you can rent it.
No,
Rent-
renting for as long as you need today. So
for
that's
that amount.
that's
You
not
said that's not bad.
$39
If
is
you
not.
don't walk your ass around that mall.
I'm not saying I wouldn't walk. What
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
not talking
is,
about you. I'm saying the people that's renting it for $40.
but I'm saying like, say for instance, you was like, hey, let's just do some stupid ass shit and just go rent a scooter and just ride around that bitch in the mall. Just,
No, I'm not. I'm
Like-
saying for the people that's just
on a regular.
yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, you go to the mall, $40 spent at the mall is like damn near on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just saying the price ain't bad, but I'm saying the thought process of the brand. But honestly, it's about supply and demand.
Yeah, I guess.
Like shit, honestly, that's how you make your money.
Yeah.
That's a good investment. You like, hey, I know y'all fat motherfuckers ain't gonna walk around the mall. All right, I don't like.
Again, if it's someone elderly, then I get it.
I'm renting one. Bro, I cannot believe this is real. Let's interview the locals. Do a lot of people rent these scooters at the mall? Yeah. Yeah? Is this like a McAllen specific thing?
Yeah.
I do feel like Nikocado avocado right now, I'll be honest.
Cruising on a scooter built to help morbidly obese people move around the mall, I thought I was in Wall-E for a second. But the question was,
Do you know why McAllen's the obesity capital?
The food.
Okay.
And they don't walk.
Why are people so big?
People like to eat junk food like chips or McDonald's and all that stuff.
and then out of nowhere, I met this guy.
Yeah, do you have any thoughts? Yeah. All right, let's hear it. What's your name?
David.
David, how you doing, David?
Good, I'm a children's book author actually.
Okay, tell me about it. What's going on?
Can I have you guys record?
Un momento, por favor. It's to help the nation. You want to go outside?
Yeah, man.
You want to hop on here? All right, tell me about yourself. What's going on?
So yeah, I lost a brother and sister to diabetes.
Okay.
And so, I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes as well. And so that inspired me to write a children's book that encourages kids to eat healthy and exercise. The book is called The Adventures of Exo and Sai, like exercise.
I like that.
And so Exo and Sai live in a town called Obese, like obesity, where the mayor is Diabetes or diabetes. I'm trying to do my part to get people to change the way they eat.
Do you have any places maybe you could show us around here at McAllen?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah?
I'd love to.
Yeah, you're a blessing.
You guys seriously are a blessing, man.
Right on.
So David agreed to show me some of the reasons and places.
You
making-
know what don't make it no better? Now the security don't walk and do their job.
Yeah, he on this like go do something else. We're not
Like
not harming
security
nobody.
they don't walk and do their job. Used to, you
Yeah,
see
you
the
used to see
security
the
walking
around the mall.
and now
all
they
day.
just rolling too, just
Yeah.
looking like Paul Blart.
You guys seriously are a blessing, man.
Right on.
So David agreed to show me some of the reasons and places making the people of McAllen so fat. Okay, so from birth to adulthood, why are people getting fat out here?
It's the food, it's the Mexican culture. It's like at the start of every good Mexican dish is a good handful of lard. I'm not joking with that. Refried beans, rice, tortillas. Then you got that mentality where, you know, you have to finish everything on your plate. Yeah. This is, see right here, this is...
That's what you always said, like, it's the fact that, you know what I'm saying?
Because for a lot of us, like, you grew up, especially, like...
In Southern household.
Like, yeah, I can just speak for, like, you know, myself or whatever, or a lot of people that I grew up around. Like, you grow up being, like, conditioned to...
You put it on your plate, you better eat it.
You put it on your plate, you better eat it. You better clean your plate.
Ain't there's a restaurant like that say, like, whatever you get, you put on your plate, you must eat. It's some restaurant I've seen like that before. Like, if you put it on your plate, you have to eat it. Because I think they charge you if you don't eat it. I swear.
They charge if you don't eat it?
Yeah, because it's like a food waste. So it's like, hey, I got to be smarter with my portions. But you get what I'm saying?
It's not that heart attack restaurant.
No.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, you talking about the heart attack spot, the heart attack burger?
That burger or something. It's not that funny.
They kind of like that too, but that ain't what I'm talking about. It's literally like a restaurant where they bring you stuff and whatever you put on their plate, they expect you to eat.
And that's the thing. Like, we grow up and like, okay, you put it on your plate, you better eat, you better clean your plate.
There's starving people in this world.
Yeah, because for a lot of people, sometimes your eyes be a little bit bigger than your stomach.
Or you see a meal, you like, oh, I really like that.
Yeah, and then you putting all this stuff on, you like, oh, I want that, I want that. But you're not really as hungry as you think you are. But then you get full, you like, dang, I gotta eat all this food because you don't want nothing to go to waste. No, learn when to stop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
It's sad though.
Then you got that mentality where, you know, you have to finish everything on your plate. This is, see right here, this is, you can see all those pastries right there. And
we got a ton of pastries here. Yeah. This is a diabetes speed run, right?
Oh yeah.
Look at that right there. This place truly is obese. Like
over 40% of the population down here in the Rio Grande Valley is either diabetic or pre-diabetic.
Look at that. Let's see the tacos here.
Let's see the tacos.
Someone might eat for lunch here.
Yeah.
Look at the calories. God damn. How you doing? Yes, what's up?
What were you guys doing?
Oh, we're filming a documentary about obesity in America, and we're showcasing the tacos here as a prime facilitator of obesity and in turn premature death. But we'll be quick.
At least he being honest, bro. Hey, he's being honest.
What are we doing?
Because honestly, there's nothing wrong with he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, he's making awareness, which we all like lack awareness. Like, when you go to, like, most of the time when we go to a restaurant, even nowadays they put the calories on there and stuff. Like, you ain't really like notioning like, all right, calories. You just see, oh, the portion ain't that big.
Yeah.
Like, 3 tacos is not almost 1,000 calories. You like, oh, it's just 3 tacos. But it's like, you're unable to.
But I guess for a lot of people, like, for instance, like myself, like, yeah, I'm looking at this stuff. But I feel like a lot of people don't take into account, like, this 9 times out of 10 not going to be the only time you eat today. So you also have to take into account any other little thing, any other little snack, any other little meal, because a lot of people not just eat one time a day. Yeah, like, a lot of people do, but a lot of people, majority of people don't.
And one thing I would say, for instance, for 100% fat, one cause of obesity in America is conveniency. We, like, a lot of us, I don't have time to cook. Do you really not have time? Or, because I say this, a lot of times when like, even with us, when we fail to cook or want to cook, it's honestly the lack of, like, what to cook. And it's like, you don't really want to go through the process. Oh, what should I cook? Should I do this? Should I do that? Then you get to the point where it gets frustrated to the point where you just like, fuck it, I'll just go out here and buy.
And buy some, get some quick.
Which is more fattening than you just making it
at home. You know what you put in.
Because you can make it a lot more healthier at home.
Yeah, and then I also think, not even the fact that with the time thing, but some people just don't want to. Just don't, I feel like, especially after working all day or whatever the case may be, like, they're tired. They don't want to come home and have to be like,
and that's one reason why.
All day.
That's one reason why I know they're trying to petition now in America where they reduce the average work hours in America. But if you do that, it's still gonna make people be even lazier. You get what I'm saying?
Hopefully not. Hopefully.
Come on now. Yeah, what I'm saying is when you've been doing it for so long.
Not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying I hope not. Like.
But what I'm trying to say is, once you've been so accustomed to working 40 hours, right?
Yeah.
And you make an excuse. So even dialing back to 30 hours,
Yeah.
you still gonna make an excuse why now you have additional 10 hours. Well, now that 10 hours, I can use that for rest.
Yeah.
And you will still use the excuse not to do what you actually need to do.
I got you.
So that's what I mean by like it still wouldn't. It'll make people even more lazier though.
I hope not.
Because 40 hours, how many hours are there really in a week?
In a week?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to do some calculations. Let's get back into it real quick.
The beef fajita taco has close to 1,000 calories right there.
Got it. Made it to a panaderia.
Panaderia, they just serve a lot of Mexican bakery goods.
And you'll notice one thing too.
24
No
times
calorie
seven.
count out here.
EBT, the SNAP also. So you can imagine, the government's allowing people to come and use food stamps
They
to come
accept
in.
EBT here.
Yeah.
Government is
168.
So you got 168 hours a week. Mine is 40. So that's another 128 hours a week. Then if you sleep, the recommended hour of sleep is 8.
7 to 8 hours. 8 hours.
So what's that? 40 some? What's quick math? Quick math.
What am I quick mouthing?
7 times 8.
Oh, 7 times 8, 56.
All right. Why I say 40 some?
7 times 8 is 56.
So you got another 72 hours. That's 3 days. No. Yeah. No.
72 hours is
What the fuck is one
72 hours is 3.
Is it 3 days?
Yeah, because 48 is 2.
Yeah. Why am I over just? So that's 3 days. 3 days of just time.
Yeah.
So why can't you spend? You know what I'm saying? Like me at one. Like I'll say this. I had like I started at one point working out way more, and that was a couple months ago. But I like with the weather changing, because I was doing all my shit outside.
Yeah.
And so with the weather changing and stuff like that, like, and then I started overworking myself to the point where I'm in a room all day in a chair trying to edit videos, put stuff out, because I'm trying to work us to another point. Another point, I put my working out in the back burner. And I'm like, right now, I know I need to get back into it, and I'm finna push myself to get back into it and just say F it.
Same, yeah.
But like I was like doing 3 miles a morning, like just getting my ass up and getting out the house and going on my 3 miles.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna push it to 4 eventually. And so, and I like honestly, you get more energy that way. You feeling better about yourself. You just start moving. You know what I'm saying? But when the weather changed, I was like, all right, and I completely stopped doing everything, and that was my fuck up. Yeah. Like so a lot of times you have to own your accountability, because I'll say this, one reason why, because I've never been a big dude my whole life until like really after college. That's when boom. You know what I'm saying? After college, because I went into the American system of working, not having time, because everything I'm spitting is everything I went through myself. So you also have to recognize what is your problem. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's when you can really like start trying to make the planet and start going about making a change. Yeah. And a lot of people can't say what their problem is. And they just keep making excuses instead of identifying the problem.
Yeah, true.
And you'll notice one thing too. No calorie count out here.
EBT, the SNAP also. So you can imagine, the government's allowing people to come and use food stamps to come in.
EBT here.
Yeah.
Government is funding diabetes and obesity.
Are you ordering here? What are you getting?
Concha, two conchas.
Tenemos una investigación diabetes in Mexicali.
Diabetes, but I
¿Tú tienes
control.
diabetes?
My daughter and my grandson want concha there.
Sí. She has diabetes and she's buying the product.
Yeah, she's buying it, I think, for her daughter, her granddaughter. Yeah.
I doubt it. She's probably gonna have a snack of that too, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Where should we head to next? Maybe a taqueria?
Okay.
Vamos!
You can go in there and just get some for yourself.
Every variation of taco
for other
imaginable.
people.
I'll try un birria. Gracias. All right. Exceso calorías, exceso azúcares. Yeah, that's nice. That hits. Big old bite. I gotta say, I am mind blown because it's so tasty, but I know for a fact this is like 1,000-calorie nuke. And after experiencing this fattening food firsthand, David invited me to his house to show me the reason he's so passionate about all this. But as an experiment, I wanted to see if I could snag food at the drive-thru in less than 60 seconds on my way over there, proving that fast food is too easy to get your hands on, thus making America fat. Just to show you how dangerous.
You know, that is another thing.
What?
Like the inflow show, mukbangs, and now the food reviews. is also a contributing factor of obesity. If you notice, those are the two categories that the algorithm really pushes. And it's like, damn, if you don't peep it, at one point mukbangs was being pushed, boom, and that was the cash cow.
Definitely.
And so people were just like eating food, and they noticing you eating the food. They like, all right, I want to go try it.
Taste for that. I'm gonna go try that.
Yeah, like
what good. Especially if you trust the source, you know that it's coming from. You're gonna go.
And now these food reviews, it's like, oh, y'all, we sitting there just watching on the convenience of our phone, just sitting there, and you just like, damn, that do sound good. I'm gonna go get that too. And so now you go out there, and you like, all right, and then you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It just is America's low key like force feeding us fast food. You get what I'm saying? If you think of that way.
Fast food is, I want to see if I can get my fast food order before I share with you this video's sponsor. I got my order in almost 1 minute. Ridiculously fast and way too convenient, thus leading to a nation full of obese people. After proving food is too accessible in America, I had made it to David's house so he could show me why he's so passionate about destroying obesity.
Started doing it for these two people right here. That's my brother and sister, Mary and Henry, who passed away. From diabetes. So I don't want anybody to have to go through what my family's had to go through, losing a brother and a sister, having another sister go blind. It's a really tough thing to see with the people that you love most. Eat healthy, exercise, and good things are going to happen.
Okay, America has hope?
America does have hope.
After seeing obesity kill David's family, I flew to Florida to meet a guy named Mark who was on TLC's My 600 Pound Life and weighed over 700 pounds. At the end of the show, he lost 200 pounds and the doctor told him the only way he could lose more weight was to get a stomach reduction surgery. We're in Orlando, Florida. We're meeting up with Mark, see what a day in his life looks like. Right now, he's...
If he lost 200, there should be a way he can lose the other without having to go through that. You just keep.
Yeah.
But that's
unless he was saying like a lot of it's like excessive skiing as well.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, but you could still, I guess you could still like lose.
No, he said it's a tummy tuck. So he ain't talking about cutting off the skin.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, go. My bad.
That's what I'm saying. Because it was, he said over 7.
He was over 7.
A little bit over 7.
Lost 2.
I mean, you can lose a good bit more before we try to go on the surgery. But he the doctor. I don't know, child. I guess he knows best.
187 pounds. We're gonna see what got him here and what advice he might have for others. Yeah, how you doing? So your name's Mark.
Mark, yes sir.
You were on the show, My 600 Pound Life, on TLC.
Right.
You lose 184 pounds, you go to the doctor, and he says, hey, now you're at the point where we want you to do the weight reduction surgery, right?
Yeah, I did everything the doctor asked. I lost weight. He's like, okay, cool, you're approved for surgery. It's like, well, hold up. I'm kind of feeling this right now. Let me do this. He's like, okay, well, go again. Go lose another 50 pounds. And I lost like 40 pounds. You know, it's like, okay, cool, great job. Let's get you into surgery.
And the surgery is a stomach reduction surgery?
Yeah, they cut your stomach.
Okay.
He said I have a 5% chance with the surgery and a 0% chance without.
Okay.
And I knew that my work ethic alone is going to eliminate that 5% gap.
Sure.
So, you.
When did the weight get put on?
The pandemic broke me.
Okay. And this is where everything goes to shit.
This is it, man.
Okay. Let's walk through. That's cool. You lose your job and...
Ain't no way he gained all that weight just from the pandemic. Ain't no way.
Well, let's hear a story.
Gained a bunch of weight.
My life consisted of here to there, to the bathroom, to my chair, out here, to the front door.
Are you just locked in here, depressed?
I'm pretty much just locked in here depressed. This is my world. For me to go all the way to the other side of this little baby pool right
Yeah.
there, killed me.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the graveyard of bad memories right here. This couch. This is where life was for a long time.
Yeah, I used to be an athlete, man.
Yeah.
Like, I could do the splits now.
Can I see? God damn. But I wanted to understand how Mark got to 700 pounds in the first place. Can we pull up DoorDash? This is the COVID depression menu. We got McDonald's, 7-Eleven, McDonald's.
2 sausage biscuit, 2 sausage McMuffin,
Sure.
hash brown, Dr. Pepper, that's f***ing breakfast. Wendy's, Baconator, then the Baconator combo. You get the
You get 2 of them.
Little Caesars pizza.
And this is all on the same day.
Yeah. As soon as they contacted me back, I was like, all right, it's time to go to work.
Got it.
Going to work at the time was literally me. 1,
Basically, Mark is saying that when my 600-pound life asked him to be on the show, he knew he had to get healthy or he was gonna die.
As I get up and I put on my shoes, socks, head out the door, I go to the gym. Hey, this is my breakfast right here. I'm not trying to lose 50 pounds to look good on a vacation. I'm fighting for my life. You tell somebody laying in a hospital bed that if you work hard, you're determined, and you stay consistent, you can change your life. I guarantee you every single person would stand up and fight to do that.
So I went to the gym with Mark to experience an average day in his fight to become healthy again.
Drove by 8 times, took me the 9th time to come in.
Oh, well, your ass kicked. Quite the compressed work.
The other day it's off.
Let's go, Mark. Holy. Gassed after Mark's workout, I had a lot more sympathy for what he goes through on a daily basis. And as Mark and I drove back to his parents' house, Mark did something he thought he'd never be able to do again. What's up?
I don't think.
Oh, seatbelt?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fit on me though.
6-minute drive. Okay.
I haven't worn a seatbelt in years, bro.
Actually?
For real, yeah.
Baby, all right. For real. That's kind of crazy.
I kind of feel almost normal.
Hell yeah,
man.
With the click of Mark's seatbelt echoing in my ears, I realized that if a 700-pound man can turn his life around, then so can America.
That is true, though, man. That is true. It's just, man, like he said, he realized he has a problem, and he decided to do something about it.
Yeah.
And that's the first step, man. Like, the first step isn't like to attack people and be bullying people, but his first step is making them aware, and then they have to accept the fact that, hey, I am aware. Yeah. It's not going on like cracking jokes or like all this, because then it's just gonna make them a lot of them even more depressed, and then they're gonna eat even more.
True.
But it's the awareness factor. The more you're aware, the better you are to be able to jump ahead and do something about it.
Facts.
If you're not, like, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Like I said, like sometimes it just takes that first step of just walking around your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting up and walking down the street and walk back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I say this, in America, we all know somebody who has diabetes or even died from diabetes. Like, you cannot go in America and say, hey, I don't know not one single person. If you're of age to understand diabetes, you know somebody with diabetes. Yeah, you've seen somebody take their insulin shots. You know what I'm saying? They, in some type of way, they have some version of being a diabetic.
Yeah, whether it's pre or being type 1, type 2, whatever the case may be. But I guess, like, definitely, like, just, I guess, taking those initial steps and, like, at least getting it, though, you know, they recommend, like, at least 10K steps a day. Start somewhere.
Start somewhere, yeah. But, hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below. But, as always, I do go with the name DJ Kid. This is We Are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar.